Do you ever feel like your life has just been harder than everyone else's? Like you're always in a battle, always fighting something? Most people think spiritual attacks are random, that the enemy just picks people out of a crowd and sends chaos their way. But the truth is, the enemy is strategic. He studies people, he watches them, and he targets some far more than others. And it's not because they're weak. It's because of who they are destined to become. If you've ever wondered why you're always in a storm, this message is going to open your eyes. The enemy doesn't waste his ammunition on people with no purpose. He fights purpose carriers. He fights those God has called. He fights those who are marked for something greater. The first thing you need to understand is this: Satan often sees your potential long before you do. Before you ever discover your calling, before you tap into your gift, before you realize the power God put inside of you. The enemy sees it, and he fears it. He recognizes what you could become if you fully surrendered to God, so he tries to break you early. He attacks you when you're young. He surrounds you with trauma, temptation, and rejection, all designed to crush your spirit before you even know who you are. This is why some people start life with battles that others never face. It's not because God hates you. It's because hell fears you. Think about Moses. Before he could speak a word or perform a single miracle, Satan influenced Pharaoh to try and wipe out an entire generation of baby boys. Why? Because one of those babies carried a destiny the enemy was terrified of. Moses didn't know he was chosen, but hell did. Look at Jesus. Before he preached one sermon or healed one person, Herod tried to kill him as an infant. Hell always tries to stop greatness at the seed stage. The same is true for many of you watching right now. You've had battles since childhood that just didn't make sense. You faced rejection that broke you and went through pain that should have destroyed you. You fought thoughts and temptations that seemed unfair. But the reason wasn't that you were cursed. It was because you were chosen. Satan also targets people who carry influence. If he can't destroy you, he'll try to distract you, delay you, or damage your faith just enough so you never step into who God called you to be. The enemy isn't bothered by casual churchgoers. He's terrified of chain breakers, intercessors, and worshipers who carry real power. If you're the type of person who shifts atmospheres when you pray, expect attacks. If you're breaking generational curses just by being obedient to God, expect resistance. He also targets those trying to break out of cycles their family has been stuck in for generations. If you are the first in your family to seriously seek God, the first to break away from addictions, the first to change your mindset, hell views you as a danger. Because if you get free, the generations after you can get free too. So yes, you're fought, not because you're weak, but because you're the one God chose to flip the story. The enemy also targets people with purity and compassion because he knows God loves to use those hearts. And he targets you simply because you hunger for God. The moment you take a step toward God, hell takes a step toward you, sending every distraction imaginable to pull you back. But listen to this. The intensity of your attack is often the greatest evidence of your calling. Heavy warfare is a sign of a heavy destiny. The fact that hell fights you so hard is proof that heaven has placed something inside you that the enemy is afraid of. You're not being attacked because you're nothing. You're being attacked because you're dangerous. He also targets your voice. Your influence matters. A single conversation you have could pull someone from depression. Your testimony could save a soul. So he tries to silence you with fear, anxiety, and shame. And often, the warfare gets loudest right before your breakthrough. The enemy senses when a blessing is near, so he hits you with discouragement and exhaustion, hoping you'll quit just before you reach what God has for you. So if you feel targeted, if you feel like your life has been one long spiritual battle, hear this today. You are not cursed. You are not unlucky. You are chosen. You are marked. You are called. You are dangerous to darkness. The enemy fights the people he fears, and he fears the people God is raising up. Your job isn't to be perfect. It's to stay close to God, because the same God who allowed the battle will empower you to win it. You are not the victim in your story. You are the warrior hell never saw coming. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more.